How's it going, everyone? It is week 8 at the Springfield VFW, and I have a very special guest today, Jackson Ensley. Jackson's coming off clinching the states for golf. Jackson, first of all, congratulations so much on your qualification.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
A well-deserved round of applause. Now, first off, what's it mean to you to qualify?
It means a lot. I've worked really hard the past 4 years. It's just nice to see it, my dream kind of finally come true. And it's nice that it's my senior year, so.
Yeah, senior year. We just had you on a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about, I believe, did you just qualify for the first set? Was it districts you just qualified for?
I think the last time we talked, it was just before the sectional tournament.
Okay, you didn't qualify yet. You're
No,
looking to.
yeah, so sectionals to districts and then districts to state, so.
Yeah, and you were talking. You said you for 3 years you weren't the first 3 you weren't able to make states, but you've been qualifying for sectionals and then districts, and you were looking to chase it this year, and you got it. So congrats. How does it feel at the beginning of the year? Was that your end goal? That had to be?
Absolutely. I think that's been my end goal the past couple of years. I didn't know, like my freshman year, I didn't really know how it worked, sectional district, state. And I had, my freshman year, I made it to districts, and it just, I was so close. And again, my senior year to finally make it, it's awesome. I worked so hard, so.
Yeah, and like you said, freshman year, you got to districts, but you didn't make states. But freshman year, I mean, congrats to making districts freshman year. But then the next 2 years, you made districts as well. You made districts for all 4 years, correct?
Yeah, I made it all 4 years.
Did it ever feel like, Did it ever feel like, am I gonna make it to states? You ever have that doubt, and if so, how'd you deal with that?
I don't know. Tannenhof is a difficult course, and I went into every districts I ever went into. I went in with the mindset that, you're gonna do the best that you can, and you're not gonna give up. And every year I've shaved some strokes off. I went from 88, 85, 81 last year to 78 this year, and I was able to get it done. So.
78 got it done. Yeah, constantly improving. It's a tough course. Talk us through that round. How do you think you played? Did you have some big shots or?
Yeah, so I got off to a really rough start, honestly. I was 6 over after 9 holes. And then I had 10 straight pars to finish off, which was pretty awesome. My second 9, I was draining everything. You really couldn't pay me to miss a putt. And that was a big part of the reason I'm able to go to state.
Yeah, and you said 6 over and then pars right after that. What's that like, though? You're making the turn, you're 6 over, it's your senior year, you're thinking, man, I need to turn this around, and how do you not let the nerves get the best of you?
Yeah, I didn't want it to end there. I just had to keep battling, and I did that. I don't look at the live scoring. They have live scoring for it. I don't look at it because I don't want to see where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to kind of do my thing. And I was able to do it. I guess I locked in. That's a popular term you've heard all night. But yeah, and I just started making some putts, making some things happen, and things went my way. So
Locked in. And one thing I caught, you said you birdied or parred your next 10. So you had to have a playoff hole then, or how'd that work? Because you said after 9. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was going back to the turn then.
So I made the turn, and I was 6 over. That was
Okay.
my first. And then
But you stacked those pars up on the 9th hole then.
right. So
Okay.
I had 10 straight pars. So I was 6 over after 9 holes, and then my last 9 holes, I had 9
9
pars.
pars.
So I started off 6 over, making the turn, and I finished off 6 over.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I kind of maybe thought there was like a playoff hole or something involved.
There was actually a playoff hole. It was involving, so they take 3 teams, 3 individuals. I was the first individual they took, and then for the third spot, they had to go to a playoff hole.
Okay, but you were able. So that 78 that secured you the first spot then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great having that cushion. Is that something that you just had to keep telling yourself that after the first 9 that you could still make that? Play?
I just had to keep battling. It was difficult. The course again is difficult. They had some tough pin locations. They were tucked everywhere, tucked into some bunkers, and I scrambled a little bit, but I got it done.
And you said that was yesterday, right?
Yesterday, yeah.
And I mean, yesterday, I don't know what time you guys teed off, but it got up to almost 80 yesterday. It was it hot on the course?
It was nice temperature. It was good golfing weather.
It was.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, you play all summer, so you're used to it.
Right, right.
But what's it like that you can't be expecting it? I mean, it's October 6th, and you're out there, and is that nice? You think that helps, or?
Yeah, the past couple years, I don't think it's been great weather. I remember wearing pants a couple years. It was raining a couple times. This year it was perfect, to be honest with you.
Perfect weather,
Yeah.
perfect day. What did you do after that? How'd you celebrate?
I guess I kind of just hung out with some of my family and friends. My brother, he made it to districts as well. So it was nice having him there. Another fun fact about him, he had a really good year this year. He was the only person that beat me in the league this year.
Really?
So a little shout out to him. Yeah, he played really well. He made it to districts. He came up a little short this year, but yeah, he did really good this year too.
A shout out to little brother. What's his name again?
Cooper.
Cooper. Shout out to Cooper. Hopefully we'll see him up here next year with following your lead and making it to states, and we'd love to have him on. And but now looking ahead, when's the states?
States is Monday and Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday. Is it 36 holes? Or?
36 holes.
Okay.
So we're gonna go down and practice on Sunday. So
Where's it at?
It's at a place. It's in Columbus. It's called North Star.
Okay. Is there a cut, or are you playing 36 guaranteed?
No, 36 guaranteed. No cut line.
Okay. Are you familiar? Have you played this course before? Or?
I have not. No.
No. Okay.
Don't
so
know much about it, so it'll be a first.
What's the weather like? You got to be looking ahead.
I think it looks pretty good, actually. No rain, perfect golf weather. So.
Now, you haven't played it yet, but you can see, it's great what we have with like the drones and everything. I'm sure they give a good layout of the course. What's your have you got to look at it? Or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure on their website they have a flyover of all the holes. I know my grandpa's already been sending me a couple videos. So yeah, we got that going for us.
First thoughts on the course. What's your first thoughts of looking at it?
It looks really nice. I'm really excited to play it. It's the second longest golf course in Ohio.
Okay.
So it's going to be challenging. It only gets harder from sectionals to districts to state. So I'm expecting it to play pretty difficult, to have some fast greens, but
fast greens. Now, are you the long? Does that play well to your skills? Are you a distance hitter, or are you? I know you talk about your putting. That's something that one of your strengths that we talked about last time too. But does that suit you well, those longer?
I would say in most cases, yes. I am somewhat of a longer hitter. Yeah, the putting yesterday was really good. I guess it really just depends on the day, to be honest.
Yeah.
Some days I got something going, and yesterday it just so happened to be putting. But if I could keep the ball long and in the fairway at states, it should shape out pretty well. So.
And you got to think, this has to be the first time for many of these, many of the players you're playing at states. This is their first time on the course too.
Probably.
Likely, yeah. What's your mindset though going into states? Are you nervous? You excited? Or
I think a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
I'm really happy to be there, and again, it's taken a lot of work, but yeah, I'm really happy to be going. So.
Absolutely, and it's your senior year. You're looking ahead. We talked about this a little bit last. You plan on going to college? Were you looking to try to golf if you could at college, or?
I would say so. Yeah. If the opportunity presented itself and it was a good fit, yes.
Well, I just want to put this out there. I know there's a lot of college coaches that do watch these. I mean, if you have the chance, Jackson Ensley, a great golfer, made districts 4 years in a row, going to states. Look him up. He's wanting to play at the college level. If you reach out and or even reach out at YSN and we can get you guys in touch. But you want to shout out some family?
Yeah, I have my grandparents here, my mom, my dad, my brother. And then I guess I'll shout out my coach, Coach Del Torrio. Shout out Coach Guerrero. He took us up to Tannenhof this week, and he showed us what not to do on Monday. But yeah, there's a lot of thanks to go out. A lot of people have helped me get to where I am today. So,
Jackson, thank you so much. Good luck next week at States, and best of luck. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.